Okay. Okay. Well, I thought I would start with my background, and actually having this class has been good for me because it's made me reflect back. And I can't say it started back then, but Diet for a Small Planet by Francis Moore Lappe, that started it, got me thinking about healthy and that. And then I don't know if you remember Yule Gibbons, but he was the grape nuts guy. And, and Rodale Press, but I didn't eat grape nuts. But the naturalist in him just, it spoke to me. So that started my journey. And I remember a friend once, many years after, coming up to me and said, "You know, you started that water craze before everybody." So I was pushing drinking water before it became a thing. So that transitions, my whole life has been living toxin free, not having chemicals. You walk down the soap aisle and my nose, I mean, I'd have a full blown attack. So all of those things, and I found a company and I was able to transition my house out and got rid of all the chemicals. Well, then my life was going on, and I would try this vitamin or I would try that vitamin. And 3 years ago, I found you through another. Not oils were in the back of my mind, but they weren't prominent. Was following you for other reasons. But then I knew about oils and I was curious about oils, and you gave me a thirst for wanting more. So then I started incorporating the oils and finding a blessing. And then I forget the exact dates, but I can tell you September 19th. 208 days today. It's like my life changed. It's like the first thing I noticed. Oh, and I don't have the PB Restore. It's in the refrigerator. But then also that's my morning. I take this outside and sit for 20 minutes. Then I come in and make breakfast. And the refrigerator, I take my PB Restore. And then when I go to sit down, my omegas are right there. And that's when I take them. So that's how I do. I know they call it a 2 minute routine, and it is, but for me, it just works better that way. Excuse me. So the first thing I noticed taking them was I had more energy. And it was like, wow, I can stand up, I can move around, I can do things. And also because I'd retired and because I'd gone from being active 24/7 to not having, I had no goals, no place to go, nothing to do, it I became a vegetable. And so, but the next thing I noticed, I wasn't taking those morning naps and I wasn't taking those afternoon naps. I was getting enough sleep. I had the energy to want to do things. So I started doing more. And then there was no one day, there was no revelation. I'm not achy anymore. I don't have the pain in my joints. To me, and why I will continue to take VMG plus and love doTERRA forever for doing that is because to be able to stand up and not be in pain, I'm going to get teary eyed. That's foolish, but to be able to stand up and not be in pain. And again, I thought it was a part of aging. I remember my mother when she would stand up, the pain she would be in. You accept it. We accept as normal. And wow, it's not normal. You don't have to have, I don't have the joint pain. I can stand up, I can move around. And then, if that wasn't enough, my nails grew back. It was like, wow, I now have stronger nails. And I've always had a thick head of hair, but I had noticed I was starting to thin out. But you know what? It's gotten thicker again. So I really appreciate. I have other things I take, but those three are going to be, I am not going to miss a day with those three. And I'm just so thankful for it. So that's my story.
Oh my gosh, Linda, we're all crying. I feel like we could just end the class right there. We could just be like, okay, that was so good. Oh my
I can't
gosh.
believe I teared up. I don't know why.
Because it's emotional and it's
Hmm.
real and it's your healing journey. And um I love that you did because it shows your heart. It shows your heart with that. Um and that's so powerful. And it's real tough to follow that. I'm going to do my best. If anybody is new here, I I'm Laura and you're catching me on an off day. But what's so funny, I'm healing from some viral bug, something we don't even know. But what Linda said about her morning routine and what she's doing and the three things that she uses is what I'm using now that I don't feel good. So we use them in times when we just want to thrive and when we need a little bit of support, we use them too. Linda asked me, was so kind to invite me to share a little bit about the science. I don't know if you can see my shirt, but it says 90% essential oiler, 10% nerd. I'm the nerd. I'm the AP student. I'm the band nerd. I'm the weirdo that likes to get on PubMed on a Friday night and look these things up. And what makes these different? Why is Linda's fingernails growing back? And she's like able to be more functional and noticing all of these improvements because I'm guessing these aren't the first vitamins Linda's been on before. Yeah, she's like, no. Um, what makes these different? And so I'm going to sum it up in a very short and sweet way. And if I mute, that just means that we're hacking a little bit, and I don't want to share that with you. And then we'll just get back in. Um, but VMG plus, this stands for vitamins, minerals, and greens. This is a liposomal formula that means better absorption. And the research has shown us that most vitamins that you get at the grocery store are water-based. You're getting a 20 to 30% absorption. And a lot of times the ingredients in there are garbage and you're just peeing it all out. Anyway, so you're just paying for expensive PP. With a liposomal absorption, you're getting 70 to 90% absorption. These have methylated B vitamins in them, which your body recognizes. A lot of times people will cut corners and use synthetics because it's cheaper, and they'll use something like folic acid, and your body actually doesn't really recognize folic acid. Or if you have an MTHFR genetic SNP, your body doesn't do well necessarily with folic acid. So that's huge. And then there is retention with this, where when you take this, it lasts in your system for 8 hours. That's why Linda was like, man, I didn't have to take my morning nap. I didn't have to take my afternoon nap because those nutrients and vitamins and things, minerals, things that your body needs, it's still available for 8 hours later to pick those things up and use them throughout the day. Like, boom, game changer. And it's powered by essential oils. doTERRA is wellness powered by essential oils. So, to summarize things, because I like to get very nerdy, but if we're thinking about epigenetics, if we're going to really simplify it, is just, hey, body, do more of this and less of this. The oils tell the body that, hey, do more of this, do less of this. So the nutrients, the VMG plus, the omega, I'll talk about this, the PB restore, the nutrients are going to fuel the pathway, and the essential oils turn on the pathway. They are the key. So let's say that you're getting vitamins from somewhere else. They're not going to be as high quality, again, expensive PB. You do you. If you're thriving on that, okay. But that's like putting fuel in our car. Taking our VMG plus is putting fuel in our car. But essential oils are what turn the key. They're what turn on the pathway. So that's what really makes us different is we're wellness powered by the essential oils. Now they have to be pure, just like we were talking about with vitamins. And if we wanted to get into a little bit more like, say, our fish oil, a lot of fish oil on the market is rancid. It's not even what it says on the label. There's not a lot of governing agencies regulating quality and purity of supplements, just like there's not a lot of governing agencies regulating quality and purity of essential oils. Interesting. So they can put whatever the heck they want. And I guarantee you, if you're getting fish oil from the grocery store or the local drugstore or whatever, probably rancid, could actually make your inflammatory markers worse, not better. Quality matters. Ours is sourced from the Nordic Sea. Ours is infused with wild orange essential oil. Again, that essential oil is going to turn on the pathways. It's why we can make cardiac claims about our fish oil. And the research showed that in a 6-week clinical period trial, 100% of people saw their absorption rates go up. That got my attention because people say you are what you eat, you are what you absorb. So for everybody in that clinical trial to see improvements in their omegas, after that, I was like, wow, we actually have a really good bioavailability. We have a really good absorption going on. Like that spoke to me highly. Plus, fish oils, usually they taste yucky, right? Like you're verping. It tastes like fish. They're big horse pills. They're hard to get down. Maybe you're somebody who struggles with pills. That's why VMG is so great because you just mix it up and it's like a yummy green drink. But this, you can actually, because it has wild orange, you can pop it, you can cut it, you can like pour it in your green drink if you want. You can just put it in your mouth and chew it, and it tastes like wild orange. You will not gag. You will not, it will actually be an enjoyable experience. I know that's hard to believe. I would do it right now if I didn't have a breathe drop in my mouth, but I feel like that would be an interesting combination. But it's actually really good. Go to my Instagram. We've done this. Oh, we're okay. So that's really, really important is the quality and purity, not only of the supplements, but the essential oils that you're taking. Because at the end of the day, the body is very smart and it knows the difference. And it's going to be like, this isn't the real thing. So when you're taking a pure quality product, you're going to thrive. So you will feel better taking these products like Linda. In the off chance that you don't, you're probably one of those that does have the MTHFR genetic mutation, and you need a little bit more liver support because your body hasn't been methylating. And then we're giving it methylated B vitamins, and it's going, oh my gosh. Now you will be fine. Like, is it going to hurt you or be harmful? Absolutely not. But you might notice a tank in your energy for a couple weeks. But we have a product called Zendocrine Complex, and you can take that for, I would stop this and take your Zendocrine, double dose it for a week, add this back in at a half dose, and then you'll be feeling like a whole new person. So if you ever have that experience and you're like, Linda said she had all this energy and I feel like I need a nap, like Linda's not napping and I'm napping, you probably have the MTHFR mutation. Welcome. A lot of us do. You're probably a sensitive soul. It's okay. Your liver just needs a little bit of support. The essential oils are going to take you on a journey. The question is your body ready to go on that journey? So we can help you with that. I just share that in case you're a unicorn, because some of us are unicorns, and that's okay. That's our superpower. That is our strength. All right, PB Restore. What's really cool and different about this is it has 4 different types. It's got a prebiotic, a probiotic, a postbiotic, and little phages. So like back in the medieval ages, like back before we had antibiotics and things, the phages like kind of came and like they would use them to like eat up the bad stuff. So I challenge you to find a probiotic that has all 4 of those. Like we've got the prebiotic to feed the probiotic, and then the postbiotic to support, and then those macrophages. So this is a big guns power packed probiotic. Like Linda said, I keep it in the fridge. Like you don't necessarily have to, but it's recommended once you open it to keep it in the fridge because it's a big gun heavy hitter. The best probiotics you keep in the fridge. There's a reason for that. This may rock your world for like 2 weeks. You may notice, Laura, I'm having change in stool. Uh-oh, what's happening? Yeah, yeah. Your microbiome needs a little bit of support. So sometimes with a detoxification, things get a little worse before they get better. Now, it's not going to be horrible. Like, but you might notice, okay, my stool's a little bit looser or like changes. That's actually a good thing. That actually means that it's working. Hang with us. Like Linda said, she's been taking the supplements since September. I really tell people if you want to see change, we need to take them for at least 3 months, 3 months of consistency. So hang with me. Hang with me. There are so many things in life that initially it gets a little bit worse before it gets better, but the rainbow is coming. Linda's fabulous hair, isn't her hair fabulous? It's coming. Her fabulous fingernails, like it's coming. Just hang with us. But that's kind of the basics in a nutshell is we do things different. And I'm not saying essential oils are a magic bullet or our supplements are a magic bullet. I don't think there's such a thing as a magic bullet, but I think it's a tool that we use to support us and is very different than anything that you can get in the world. And doTERRA's whole mission is to help people heal. And we do that in a lot of different ways, with the oils, with the supplements, with healing hands, with humanitarian work, with a lot of different things. But when we boil it down, that's really what I want you to remember is that nutrients are going to fuel the pathways in your body, but essential oils are going to, they're the key to turn that pathway on, to tell your body, hey, more of this, hey, less of this. And we need both because you can have a car full of gas, but if you don't have the key, you're not going anywhere. Like it's a big difference. So we need oils and supplements together. Speaking of oils, Linda's going to tell us a few quick ways on how she uses her peppermint oil. We're going to like pass the mic to her. I'm gonna. Oh, Linda, I think you're muted.
There we go. Oh, am I okay? Yes, I have peppermint. I use these. Digescent is my favorite, but I like the peppermint. And I'm not a full-time practical joker, but I will get to the serious. But I love having people take a taste of this. It's just really, but the best part about that is their first response is like, but then they go, oh, can I do that again? Because it just opens up. It just completely. But, anyways, then now to be serious, for headaches, put it on the temples, put it above the ear, and put it on the back of the neck. For indigestion, you can take it in a capsule. You can take it in a drop of water. With my oils, when I do the drops of water, I do it in a shot glass and get it down as quickly as possible. And I had another one for the peppermint. Oh, yeah, the heartburn is really, I love it. Just rub it on your abdomen. And you can also rub this on your feet too, and that will help. Again, peppermint opens up respiratory, put it in your diffuser. It'll just clear your airways. I mean, and again, if you want to, a party trick, you can do that with the peppermint too. Back to you.
Oh my gosh, that's fantastic. We always need a good party trick. And it is, isn't it? There's something magical about it that it's like, wow, that just opened up my airways. I can breathe again. I've been using a lot of peppermint. Lavender, I'm going to share a little bit about lavender, is the all things calm oil. So it's all things relaxing, all things calm. Think calming your central nervous system. Think if you're feeling really panicked, if you're feeling anxious, if you're struggling with sleep, if you just need more calm. Maybe you're having redness, skin irritation. Maybe you're out in the sun too much. Maybe you got your finger with the curling iron or got your finger on the stove or something. Lavender is going to calm all the things. It's just a very beautiful calming oil. Diffuse it. Safe around babies. We highly, highly dilute with babies and little ones, but like you can diffuse that in the nursery. You can diffuse that in your bedroom. It's usually the oil that we think of that we kind of come to. And this is a fun little fun little fact from your oil nerd. There's some interesting research that just diffusing lavender essential oil helped to reduce postoperative pain in patients after surgery. Just diffusing it, just smelling it helped to calm the nervous system. So that sense of smell is that direct link into your central nervous system, which houses memories, moods, and emotions. But when we can turn the volume down on the nervous system and start to regulate it, it can help with mood and emotions. It can also help with pain. So that's kind of a fun little fact. Why are we talking about these two oils? Oh, because if you decide, hey, Laura, Linda, Lindsay's here. You're gonna love Linz. She's coming. Um, if you want oils, when you order the VMG, the E omegas, and the PB Restore, your vitamins, minerals, greens, your probiotic, and your fish oil, you're gonna get this fun little box from doTERRA. And inside is a little guide with resources and things to read if you're nerdy like me. And there's a little glass shaker bottle and a bottle of peppermint essential oil, which is that is free. No other supplement company is going to be like, here, let's actually give you some tools to use this. So it makes a big difference. I just want to show it to you because it's like cute. It's like small and cute and just adorable. I had a customer call me because she said, "Oh my gosh, this is the cutest thing. I love like little things like this." And she just wanted to tell me that she was so happy. So that comes it's one per customer. So when you get started, we have that there. There is a spring sale that just happened today. And there's a lot of products that are 20% off, like your peppermint, like your lavender. But Lynn's is actually going to share with you a little like, you're actually going to get lavender for free. Oops, like hang tight. But if you need things like a non-toxic bug spray or Serenity for sleep, which is kind of like lavender on steroids, or maybe you need breathe drops like me right now. Ah, those are on sale. Or breathe essential oil, which helps you breathe. Digest Sun is my ride or die. Any digestive issues, that's a really, really good one. Ginger drops saved me bouncing around in the back of a van in Hawaii not too long ago. I'm just highlighting a few things, uh, like tea tree, wild orange is kind of a ride or die oil. There's a lot of things on sale. What I want you to do is reach back out to the person who invited you to this call. If that was Linda, if that was me, if that was Lynn's, if that was somebody else, because we can support you with kind of customizing something. And why would you want to do that? Because you can get more freebies. So we can give you all the education. I'm very nerdy. I can pull the research studies for you. I can do all of that. But until you actually start implementing and taking action and taking these products, it's not going to change your life. So we really want to reward people that take action. And when you're ready to get started, like, please let us know. Reach out to whoever invited you. We'll send you a link. Makes it really easy. But Lynn's is gonna like sweeten the deal because Lynn's is awesome and she did a very brave, scary thing to allow us, like, not everybody can offer you this, which is really cool. So we're gonna like hand the mic over to Lynn's to like share the magic with you.
Hello. Good afternoon. I have to do it, right? We got to do that. All right, so Silver Club. Silver Club is a program that not a lot of people talk about, you know? I feel like they don't they get scared to talk about it because it's a scary thing, but I'm doing it and I already broke my goal on the 13th of the month this month. So we're going to go into May. It's a 3-month program where I can give you a special code that not a lot of people have for extra freebies. Um, so when you do get started with Linda's amazing wellness foundational bundle that's making her feel like she's 20 again, we love it. VMG, probiotics, and the E omegas, fish oils with wild essential oil. Um, you will also obviously get the shaker and a free peppermint. With my special code, you will also get a lavender touch and with an eligible order of 200 PV, which we go over that. It's about, $200 worth of stuff. Don't get scared. It's an investment. You're going to feel like a rainbow, like a unicorn rainbow. So then you'll get a citrus bliss. So you already have a peppermint, a lavender touch, a citrus bliss, as well as since you are getting your VMG plus, it's a 30-day supply. It also has a 30-day money back guarantee. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I've never had anybody return it. So if you want another supply, you can subscribe. You don't have to, but subscribing to our rewards and becoming a VIP member, you can also get a free lavender. So it's a 5 ml lavender, a 5 ml peppermint, a 10 ml lavender touch, which is really cool because you can take your pure lavender and refill your lavender touch. Mind blowing. And then a citrus bliss because it's springtime and it's just all the citrus and vanilla. So you're going to get up to potentially 4 oils for free, as well as a gift. There's an option for 3 different gifts. Everybody chooses a diffuser. It's a little pebble diffuser. It's a great travel diffuser. And you'll probably get free shipping, free membership, free booklet. I mean, if you're a freeze for me person, I say that to everybody. This is the way to go. If not, that's fine. You don't get the perks, you know. I don't think you want to be that person. We don't, we want the free stuff. So I have a special little code and it will be in Linda's link if you want her to link you. Laura's got the code. You could do a refer a friend if you're already a customer. You can use my code. If you're on another team and you're watching this, you can still use my code and support me. I would love y'all. I could put you up on the Silver Club board. There it is. She's getting full. Um, but yes, all the freebies for anybody who wants to start new. So there we go.
That was fantastic. Thank you, Linz. And thank you for being brave and going first so that we can offer this to people. That was fantastic. I'm just going to end with the spring sales good through the 25th. So that's going on. So if you, like Lynn said, if you're free is for me and you want to maximize and save and you want to stack savings and you want to get the free oils and try maybe some other oils at a bigger discount and get the diffuser and shaker bottle and all the things, you've got a little bit of time through the 25th. So reach out to us. I will stop the recording and then I'll just see if we have any questions and go from there. Thanks for being here. Thank you, everyone.